Okay, hopefully this will work. Nice, we are live, chat, we're live. Okay, let me share this. Copy. Hello. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Okay, here we are. If somebody would join, that would be telling me a lot. Okay, let's look at the upper bracket. Yeah, I didn't see anything. I am now only looking. I have not. Okay, so we have here. Red team is Angry Chicken and Cole Palmer that somehow managed to win because their opponents had connection issues. And we have Ling M and Tyler, the favorites of the tournament. And let's talk about the matchups actually. We have tank carry comp on one side, and we have damage comp on the other side, basically. Damage dive comp. And I think in the current meta, tank comps aren't that bad, especially against dive comps. However, the nerfs to Arrow's range will be pretty damaging to him, so let's see how this plays out. I really have a lot to criticize on Blue Side's builds because they are not building any anti-tank, so this tank will basically destroy them if they aren't careful. Red side, we're building the Spike Base, it's still good even after the nerf. Katana is fine, I don't know what the plan is for that. Molten Shield buff makes it very good, very strong to counter the Bell with the increased magic resistance it now has. Now what Blue Side really needs is just some anti-tank to bring themselves into the game, because right now they have, even with their 820 gold advantage, they are not at an advantage in the game because of how the builds are being doing and how the comps work. It does make sense though that they do have a lead because Belle just has so ridiculous early game damage even after she was nerfed. She's probably the best hero in the game right now, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just a thing of meta. So let's see how it works out. Okay, so we've got a fight in mid. The trades are going better for Blue Side. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Wow, that's a lot of... Okay. I see why they're not going for any tank items. They already do ridiculous damage. I don't understand why everybody runs Corrupted Katana. It's like, in my opinion, like a really bad item. Also, guys, say hi if you're in chat. In my opinion, really bad item. Although it's working really great for this Thomas, but it needs a lot of luck to be valuable. It's not consistent enough for me to be a good item. Like, you need to hit those crits, and people just don't. But it has great synergy with Demon Saber, and it has great synergy with Thomas, so I can see why the thing is running it. Okay. So here we see them, we're pushing back. This is the upper bracket finals, by the way, for everyone who doesn't know. Both of these teams have won their first match. And the winner of this match goes to the grand finals, which will be in the new draft system. I hope everyone will understand this. Yes. So here we see Blue Side has managed to push the advantage. However, Red Side is better at team fighting, and they will take the team fight advantage because of the fact that the enemies have no anti-tank to mow down their front line, basically. The Hazel's going a pretty balanced build. It's more Hazel's going very much orienting towards countering Halo on the Prim and on the Bell, and Halo will suffer because of that. Basically, Red Side's game strategy is to hunt down the Thomas with their burst. Like, let the Thomas come in, but because both of these heroes that they have on their team counter the Thomas, just win those fights. I think the draft was Thomas, then Hazel and Arrow, and then Bell, because that would make sense for both teams. So now we have another 2v1. I've been noticing that Blue team is really disconnected in the game. Let's look at the talents. So we have Haru's running the movement speed reduction, which I think isn't bad, but you should be getting cold rod with it. Lin is actually running Shuriken toss cooldown. That is very rare. Okay, what do we have here? trigger damage, standard, and regeneration due to the tank. Okay. So blue side is doing like really weird stuff, and also like plate armor just got buffed. It used to be like really bad. Now it's decent. And I would love to see how it goes out. It will be good. This item will be amazing until Cole Palmer buys himself Shadow Slayer, and then it will be horrible. So, so basically, it appears to me that blue side just keep pushing the advantage, but losing gold, interestingly. And the reason why they're losing gold is because they're fighting 1v2 fights. And all this gold is going to end up as Cole Palmer. And as soon as Cole Palmer gets his Shadow Slayer, gets full build, now he's level 10, he's got the freezing trap, super powerful, a huge power spike to help him get map control and win fights even. It's like, does everything. Okay. Good focus from blue side. Red side was a bit more disconnected there. And really, this game has been decided by which team is disconnected. And yeah, the level 10 spikes were used really well by blue side, like really well played, honestly. Yeah, really well played from them to play around the spikes to get that moment when they had 2 level 10s. The opponent's Hazel's not level 10 yet. Yeah, so now red side, they didn't manage to kill Cole Palmer, and now Hazel's back. So they have to defend this last minion or they lose. Okay, they do manage to fight off the minion. Now they're fighting. I don't think this is a good fight to take. I think that Halo and Ling M, what are they actually called? Sweetie something? Actually have the advantage here, but okay, they managed to play it correctly, and now they are hitting that wave again to see if they can find a way back into this game. What they really need some armor. They have so little armor. This Hazel, Hazel, you could say, oh, he has 59% normal damage resistance. For a Hazel, that's not actually that much. It's not that much. And none of this damage resistance is going to our buddy Cole Palmer. And with the nerf of Garen's Charm, it's going to be even weaker. So Ling will tear through their HP no matter what they do. And they also have been passing up lots of opportunities. They're good job from Angry Chicken to hold that stun for his teammates, and Cole Palmer still takes a hell of a lot of damage because Thomas is just damaging. Thomas is already level 11, let me remind you, while Angry Chicken still remains at level 9. So the question is, what can Red Side do to make this game interesting, to come back? See, this is not a good step. They're playing disconnected. Okay, we get some chip damage. That's fine. Okay, here we're tanking, but it's really the blue team's spacing. Oh, the blue team's spacing was really good until the red team landed that combo with Cole Palmer getting a lot of damage off. But Hilo is doing a great job playing support on this team. He's probably the best support player in SEA region. Let's not talk about SEA. Let's say in this tournament, Hilo is undisputedly the best support player. He has done amazing deals. He basically won this team fight on his own. I'd argue. So here, Hilo did nothing because he's playing support build. He should really... Okay, so Cole Palmer trolls. He has no Shadow Slayer, so that will leave the game for being interesting. Yeah, I just think Hilo needs that Burning Rod. He needs to sell Vamp Rod and get Burning Rod. And other than that, Hilo's doing a great job. Ling is doing a fine build. Although, yeah, it seems to be working for now. I don't know if this is meta, maybe it is. So, we are watching this fight. Hilo's a bit too disconnected. That's going to be dangerous. It's going to be very dangerous. Cole Palmer can land these hits. The problem is the time to kill is so low. So high for red team. It's way too high. Oh! Okay, we do get that kill. The CC from Angry Chicken is enough, and now Hilo is alone. Hilo trying to escape. Let me get Hilo's point of view. Hilo is turning this stuff around. Okay, can he get away with this? Can he get away with this 1v2 before they get into base to heal? Okay. Oh my god, Hazel makes it just out of the way and cannot get killed by Hilo. Okay, so Hilo now has to play a bit more passively, but because the team's TTK is so high on Hilo, he thinks he can just push these minions and he won't be able to do that. But maybe he can stall for Ling, who appears to be getting some damage potions. Okay, this is ridiculous. The fact that Halo's holy, is that like a secret mechanic I don't know? That if you L chat Halo, I think Halo's just simply the best support player in the game right now. Like what he's doing to these guys is simply disrespectful. It's simply disrespectful. Like Ling is messed up those 2 fights and they're still in this leading position. They still are up 650 gold. And now Halo's on level 12. Okay, both blue team are level 12. They really managed to match their level 12s, their level ups really well. Okay, so that's not good. That is not good. Okay, Halo lands a stun. Nice kill, nice finish, and this should be a win for blue side. So very well played. Well played. Well played. Let me write that. Well played. I will enter that into the thing. So they advance to the finals. Now let's see what is happening in the other game. Okay. Wait. Did the other game finish? People, who won? Drum roll, please. Falcons won! Okay, well, GG. Thank you for participating, AN. It was a nice try. Yes, here is the YouTube link. So, that means we come to... Oops. That means we come to the semifinals. And now the semifinals are special rule. The semifinals... Wait, listen up. Wait, I'm going to write this in Discord, actually. Okay, so the semifinals will be a BO3, but with the following rule. Please pay attention. You may not pick the same hero you played in the earlier game. So heroes you picked in game 1 cannot be picked again in game 2 by that team. Yes, that is correct. And no, that is correct. So, yes. I'm going to make the lobby now. So the first game is not affected. The first game is normal. Okay. Okay, so I will now... Oh wait, I can't get right this in Discord too. Okay, where's my mouse, guys? Okay, guys, I'm going to now. No, this game series 2. Okay, I will now conduct the infamous coin flip. Who wants heads, people? Who wants heads? Who wants heads? Okay, I need to get out my coin, people. I need to get a different coin. Because every time in the last tournament, I flipped the coin like 16 times. I flipped the coin 16 times, and every time it was heads, okay? So, does anybody want heads? Who wants heads? Okay, guys, I'm gonna flip a 20-cent coin. Guys, who wants heads? Who wants heads? Who wants heads, people? guys want heads? Okay. You got heads! Okay, you guys are blue side, I guess, then you can choose. Okay, I guess you already picked it. Could the opposing team please join the lobby? Please join the lobby. Why did he leave, chat? Oh, he's there. Okay, where's Alone? Hello? Chat, does Alone need to be sub too? Do I need to get a sub every single round of the game? Okay, here he is. Come on. I think... Okay. Ready? You have 3 minutes to say okay as soon as... No. Reset. But next game is locked. Okay, ready? Falcons? Ready? Okay, I am starting now. Let it begin. Okay, so the first match, everyone who's watching the stream, say hi in chat if you aren't shy. Maybe you are too shy. I don't know. Oh, wait. Do you hear me, chat? Oh no. Okay. You do hear me. I was just hearing myself. Oh my goodness. Anyway, good night, seaweeds. Oh, you're in the thing. Okay, good night, seaweeds. Okay, so nice. I'm gonna ask you to mute the stream in a minute though, because the game's gonna start. Please accept. Oh, great. Oh, great, people. Did he not accept people? Oh my god. Okay, well, if you didn't accept, please join the lobby. Please join the lobby if he did not accept. Let me ping him, actually. No, he's back. Okay. Okay, let me get my mouse. Okay. Both sides ready? Are we ready, people? What the fuck? What does hi mom mean? Okay, let's go. Okay, so, if you are in the game itself, please mute. Yes, you're famous. If you are in the game itself, as soon as the game starts, please you need to have the game muted. I hope Alone accepts this time. I mean, not the game, the stream. Please accept Alone. So, we have, in our game, we have Falcons, okay? Wait, let me pull up the history. We have Falcons, who come from lower brackets, after beating AN. And they already lost against Cole Palmer's team. So this is a rematch. I hope Alone didn't die. Okay, he's muting, chat. He's muting. So they have already lost. So this is like the rematch, and the winner of this game. So this game is a best of 3, and every game, whatever you pick in the first round, whatever you pick in the first round, you can't pick in the next round. It goes over 3 rounds. So let's say in the first round, actually I'm going to do it based on the example of whatever they pick in the game. I'll get to that. So basically, we have the rematch. Last time, I don't know what the picks were. But let's see. People. Alright, let me change. Can I change the camera, people? No, I'm too incompetent. Okay, so, can I see matches? It still hasn't started. 1, 2, 5. Ling, Angry Chicken Cole Palmer. No. It's back here somewhere. No. Dies up feeling. What the hell? This was lower brackets. This was upper brackets. So where was the beginning? Here we go. So last time we had Belle Flynn losing against. They seem to be into this Hazel plus Carrie comp. And Hazel Flynn is a very good comp in my experience, but the Flynn nerf was pretty bad. But I think it was the connection issues that really made the difference. And now we have a lone instead of Pays. We have a sub. So let's get into the game. So next round, blue team doesn't get to pick Belle. Blue team doesn't get to pick Foxy. Red team doesn't get to pick Hazel, and red team doesn't get to pick Errol. And this would be really bad for them because so far they've played every game Hazel. So I want to know what can a lone pick other than Hazel, basically. That would be interesting to know. I wonder what the bans are these days, honestly. Okay, so we are seeing a rune fight. Loud Yeti is keeping good spacing, basically keeping them off the rune. So well played, Loud Yeti there, considering that he's on so much ping. Oh my goodness, you can see how frustrated he is. Okay, but alone, Hazel gets the double. Wait. Red side is Loud Yeti. They like swapped strategies. Apparently everyone knows this is a meta. So I guess Cole Palmer picked the Fox and they picked this comp to counter it, and then we got the Bell. That makes sense. Okay. So this team's strategy is basically eliminate Errol. The problem is Foxy doesn't get good backline access, and I don't really get it. So maybe they could try to get into a position where they could pick off Hazel. That would be impressive. Because obviously Laudia is going to be a bit of a lag start, and alone is sort of the heart and soul of this team. Especially ping-wise. I mean, look at this dude. So, and red team just wants to. Also, they should be playing. One of them should be playing tank-ish, so that the enemies just don't do damage. Okay. Oh my goodness, they win the fight. So yeah, this team. This team actually has the stronger early game. That's why they won the first rune. They were better at rune fighting. They have a nice front-to-back comp. This team is like sort of a mix between dive and like poke. It's like dive and poke put into one comp. I've never seen this comp before, and I'm really interested to see how it works. I have reason to believe that the characters have pretty good synergy. Let me throw the stream link in. So here we have red team trying to come back off the items advantage, and yes, they do get that kill despite the arrow range nerf. Impressive. So red team now sits on the advantage. This is going to be a pretty back and forth game, if past experience is any judge. Okay, we're pushing the tower. Good job. Lone has decided to play it safe and just let the Loud Yeti push. The enemy should be pretty certain in the read that Alone will be backing at this point, and Loud Yeti appears. No, okay, they're not aware of the top red rune. Oh, they are. Okay, so Alone will grab that and see if he can play 1v2. Let's see what it looks like from his POV. Okay. So, yeah. So now they have the pressure again, since they have the rune. Rune is like having like half an item up on the opponents, or more. Oh, hi, hello, ending. I see you guys are very active in the chat. Yeah, so here they get a nice rune. Loud Yeti defends Alone's retreat, although it does give the opponent's information. Alone has identified Cole Palmer as the damage threat, which is true. guys, I have to laugh so badly because MMO signed up for the tournament, right? And every time there's a tournament, he says, rank. Why so many people online? Why not rank? He signed up for the tournament, people. He signed up and he just showed up late and he's goes rank. No, this guy has to be like mentally damaged or something, bro. Like, okay, I'm trying to be nice here, okay, but bro, he wrote his email of his teammate as the team name on challenge, and it had to be deleted. He got kicked out for being generally incompetent. Like, I don't even, like, he's not the best player in the game, but that's not even the point I'm trying to make. Oh, good combo from Loud Yeti. Oof. Alone unfortunately misses that. But red team has the tempo, and they've got 800 gold. If they can push this wave, they will have an entire item up on them. I think Alone should stop trying to freeze the wave and try to... Okay, hit the minions, bro! Okay, they're classic Hazel lagginess, but it's fine. Okay, Alone is trying to freeze the wave. That's like... not really a thing in Kingdom of Pixels, so I guess Alone must be getting his inspiration from another game. Let's look at the builds. Okay, Loud Yeti is going the build from last patch. Interestingly, he's getting some tankiness. Maybe he learned from Cole Palmer and Angry Chicken's loss against the other team that they had way too easy backline access. Now Cole Palmer is running corrupted. Oh, he's running the corrupted katana, bro. Like, why do they do this? It's like so bad. Angry Chicken is going full damage, but then buys tank. Like, I am questioning blue team's builds here. Like, guys, you are behind. Why are you trolling in the builds? Like, you're allowing Alone to just play with you guys. So yeah, red team is the entire item up on blue team, and this isn't yet reflected because oh my goodness, what is this fight? Oh my goodness, they almost got the kill off on them. Okay, it's like South Korean League of Legends, man. Everybody fights, no one dies. Yeah, Loud Yeti needs to go base soon, as I suspected. He is sitting on a pile of gold. The other team is basically maxed out their items. Angry Chicken doesn't even have full boots. And there, Loud Yeti will now grab his next power spike. I'm interested to see which item he runs. He doesn't finish his item. Okay, so this gives blue team some time, because basically he hasn't finished his item now, and he just delays his power spike. He has no more power spike that he would have otherwise gotten. So he basically gave up his tempo. From my perspective, to get a damage item, like, I don't know why he wants a damage item. He could have gotten like Arun's Defender or something. Like, there are items, chat. But anyways, Alone is going what I think is a great build. It fully counters the enemies. They both have no dashes, so the slow on that ability is really good because they have because it counters teams without dashes, and the Molten Shield will counter the burst. So there, the Molten Shield didn't fully counter the burst. He tries to kill Angry Chicken, but Angry Chicken just gets away. Just barely. Nice play from Loud Yeti there. Yep, there's the Mace Nerf in action, but he finishes off the kill anyway. Well played, Loud Yeti. That's pretty good for 280 something ping. So now they should be getting the tower. He should throw the bomb to get the proc. Okay, he decides to not waste the cooldown. Interesting. Okay, he does waste it. Okay, he throws bomb for the wave, and leaves to go base with his giant pile of cash, I hope. Yeah, okay. Dude, you collected the haste and then you just like... Oh, Yeti. Okay, now what items is he gonna buy? Okay, he buys Shadow Slayer. I guess he saw Angry Chicken trying to run plate armor, maybe? Maybe that's what he's predicting, I don't know. But Shadow Slayer's not a bad item, even after the little nerf. Let's see what else he buys. He just sits and thinks. Okay, he buys another half an item. Interesting. He delays his project, but he's ahead. The team is ahead by 2 full items. Like, each player is ahead of the opposing player by 1 item each. So, like, that is so much ahead that you don't even care about power spikes anymore. Like, you're that much more powerful on red team. Now, blue team, I don't really see the hope for them, because they neither have the tankiness to like draw out the game, nor the burst damage to really focus onto an enemy. So I think game 1 is probably going to red side. Yeah, so Loud Yeti's pushing this wave, and Alone is holding space as the front line. Good job. I think it even gets a kill, nice. So yeah, that is like almost the nail in the coffin for blue team. Loud Yeti should not be going for this fight, by the way. Cole Palmer's doing a great job of distracting his opponents. Even if he dies right now, he gets value because he buys time for his teammate to come alive. So yeah, he dies. They push these 2 minutes. Okay, so now Bell is alive for the next thing. He doesn't really match so on the push, so it was kind of a bad play, but then again, Yeti, in my opinion, also played badly. GG! Now for game 2. Let's see. The thing is like, heis. I don't even know how you say that. Can you guys teach me how to say it? Losers get side pick. You can temporarily unmute. Wait, oh. Temporarily. Okay, so blue side may not pick Foxy or Bell. Red side may not pick Hazel or Errol. Please join the lobby for game 2. Right, still running. Score. So Falcons won the first game. Okay, that is it for now. MMO, please leave. You didn't come on time, and your teammate hates you. Okay, best of 3 means that there will be 3 games, or like, so yes, so Falcons won the first game, and now, hopefully they pick everything. Could be. I don't even know. I don't even know, people. I don't even know. Okay, I hope the draft rules. Okay. You can't hear my voice clearly, line. That's worrying. Let me see what is wrong. Blah 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 blah. Screen capture. Okay. Properties. Device. Do you hear my voice better now, line? Not yet? You don't hear my voice better? Okay. I don't know if that's my fault or your fault. Does anyone else have this issue? Cause my mic is working fine as far as I know. Wait, let me try to listen to myself. You don't hear my voice better? Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm just a bit loud. For me, it's pretty audible, the way I hear myself. So yeah. I hear the echo better. What do you mean? Am I echoing? Uh-oh. Oh, you mean when that one thing where I tested it, or what? Am I always echoing? Whatever. You'll have to mute it in a moment, though, when your game starts, because I'm going to be commentating. Much better? Much better? Okay, okay, okay. That's nice, that's nice. Blah, 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 blah. I hope this game starts. So, basically, for those who missed it, this is the losers round 2, and the Falcons won their first game, and now they may not pick their old picks. So Falcons played Hazel and Arrow, they may not pick Hazel and Arrow, and the other team played Belle and Foxy, they may not play Belle or Foxy. So yeah, so I'm very interested for what the draft will be like. Maybe I can reload this to see it. Does this thing tell me the bans? No, it doesn't. Wait, what? I don't get to see the thing. Game's not started yet. What the hell? Where's the game, chat? Did not get. I think it doesn't get uploaded yet, people. Because the last game we have this upper bracket game. So basically what I've seen from the Falcons is that they've been changing their teammates left and right, but I think their current constellation, like Loud Yeti and Alone, is pretty strong. Okay, so they basically swapped picks. Like, they're literally, Red Side is now literally playing the comp that, like, Falcons are playing the comp that Cole Palmer's team was playing last time, and Cole Palmer's almost playing the same comp that the Falcons were playing last time. So that's very interesting. So apparently there is like a meta that revolves around Belle and around Errol, and maybe also Foxy and Hazel a bit. I guess, yeah. So interesting. Blue side has decided to forfeit this rune after their Thomas took a bit of damage, and Alone's grabbing his potion. Is Alone a mouse user, people? Oh, he's so evil. I don't understand that. I think that's ridiculous. So, I don't like blue team's comp because it is a full dive comp, and as soon as the enemies buy any armor, you're cooked. Yeah, so I don't know if it's Alone or Loud Yeti. Both of them could buy armor. Alone should definitely get one damage item before he does. But basically, as soon as red team buys armor, blue team just has no win condition because they don't deal enough damage. Now, if they bought Demonic Ring and like played around that, that would be really interesting. But I think Shadow Slayer won't be enough. Like if Arrow runs Shadow Slayer, won't be enough to beat red team. I think they really will have to run like a Demonic Ring, Demon Saber type of thing on one of their players. Now we did see in an earlier game, I think it was even last game, that oops, Alone missing that bomb. Oopsie. That Thomas does just do ridiculous damage, even if you have a bit of armor. So red side will definitely need like a total of 3 tank items, I think, across their mates. But I think double AD is like having a heyday right now. Like double AD is so good because you have Demonic Ring being OP, and they nerfed they nerfed this counter to Edgarun's Charm so much. Garun's Defender also got nerfed in the last update. Vampiric Shield got nerfed. The only one that remains standing is Plate Shield as like a major counter to a double AD. And well, there is Armor of the Frozen Emperor, but it's not super strong. It was nerfed about a year ago when it was really overpowered, and since then it's been like a balanced item, you know? It hasn't been a destroying double AD comps item though. It's been B tier. So red side, as I expect, is like pushing the advantage, which is really bad for blue side. They need to. There's also like their backs against ropes. If they lose this match, they're out of the tournament, and red team goes to finals. Like they need to come up with a strategy and fast. So Alone is kind of fumbling here, or maybe he's baiting them. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know. Like red team is up 720 coins, like 660, whatever. Like. Okay, wait, blue team gets the damage rune. This is really great for them. The problem is they have it on their less healthy guy, who's also their main engage. Oh, he gets the level up? Okay. Can we convert this? Can we convert this into advantage? Or does red team just get a 3rd rune? Red team gets a 3rd rune. Blue team is unlikely to be able to push this wave. So, Alone's grabbing that valid item. I guess he's predicting Tom's gonna go tank. He's not really though. Like I think with the nerf, you really have to use that item a bit cerebrally. They're both going anti-tank. Interestingly, like they're going full damage. I think they want to end the game like quickly. I think that's their plan. In my opinion, he should be going Demon Saber, and she should be going. You know what? That's fine. Honestly, I don't have anything against Burning Rod. Like you could also go like Vampirod, I guess. It got a buff recently in the last update. You can also be going Enchanted Sphere or something along those lines. That's strong. Or if Loud Yeti is really confident, he could be going Magic Harpoon. That's always fun. People who know how to play Magic Harpoon do like so much with that item. It's like actually illegal. If you're playing Bell with the damage, like Bell is, in case you missed it last time I said this, Bell is simply the best hero in the game right now. Like there are no contenders to it. Bell's just the best. Like, don't tell me Seer. Oh, Seer got nerfed to the ground in the last update. Prim is alright, but she's not as good as Bell after the nerfs. Like, Bell can go into Bell Hazel composition, Bell Alvar composition, and as we are seeing right now, it works in the Bell Foxy composition. Yeah. So, red team gets another rune. I still, like, look at that. Loud Yeti is just able to lock onto Angry Chicken, and Cole Palmer cannot do anything about it. He can do nothing. Like, red team's burst, red team has like 2 seconds of CC and a whole bunch of burst damage. Yeah, I'm missing that. Oh, okay. Cole Palmer gets a kill. This 342 gold is a lot. Like, 342 coins is a lot. So now they can push that advantage because the enemy's like, Foxy is gone, you know? And he is not going to be able to CS in that time. And he's actually doing more damage than the Loud Yeti, I suspect. But they are letting Loud Yeti push for free. Like, I don't know what is this macro. Like, you get the kill, and you just let Loud Yeti push a wave. Like, why? Like, at this rate, there will be no third game. I'd love to see a third game, but there will be no third game if you keep letting Loud Yeti push like this. Look, Alone is understanding that he needs to break this tower quickly. His enemy team technically has more scaling than he does, especially if they wouldn't run Corrupted Katana first item and instead go Demonic Ring. Ahem. Not looking at anyone in specific at all. Okay, Shadow Slayer's fine. Angry Chicken's playing actually somewhat correct build, although he does need some tank items to help his teammate. But like, if Cole Palmer was like a better teammate, I would say this build is great. But Cole Palmer is like such a I mean, actually the build is great because Cole Palmer is unreliable. Other way around, like Cole Palmer is not doing his job. Like that kill he got was fully off the back of Angry Chicken engaging for him, fully. Like Angry Chicken is doing stuff for his team, and Cole Palmer is being he's just playing for himself right now. So there's the tower because Alone is playing aggressively, and now he's 1k up. Alone has 1k more gold than the next player, than Cole Palmer. We can look at the CS too. Alone has 23 CS, almost double of Cole Palmer's 13. Even if Angry Chicken, yes, taking some of the CS for the team, but still, red team is 25, blue team is 20. And that is a difference of 250 gold. Already in itself, without the kills. Without the runes, even. So, red team looking to push this wave. Oh, Loud Yeti. Sneaky! Oh, he messes up the combo. Cole Palmer walks into it, though. Yeah, but Loud Yeti messes up the combo. That would have been that would have been so funny if that had worked. But Loud Yeti messes up the combo, unfortunately. So what are we doing, red team? Can we engage? Okay. So I noticed recently that QTX buffed Corrupted Longbow like a lot. It'd be interesting if we saw that. Okay, look at that. Red team is just melting their health. Like, look at these. These are like insane items. Lady doesn't even need to do damage anymore. Like, oh, Alone. Oh, okay, Cole Palmer. You do only play for yourself, but you are effective at getting kills. Now he's gonna, okay, he leaves doing all the dirty work of defending the base to his teammate while he goes and chases for a kill. Now if they could push this wave into the enemy tower, what are we running? Okay, he still doesn't have the item. Let me check how much money he has. He has enough money for the item now. If we could push that into the enemy tower, then blue team can see something, but it doesn't look like they're pushing the wave. They're giving Alone time to get back. Yeti's standing in the thing, cutting off their escape. Alone lands a massive bomb. He's got so much money on him. He's got 4.5k gold. Still 1k up from Cole Palmer. And yeah, it's like an absolutely massive difference. Like, it's not a stomp in terms of kills, like 3-2, pretty even. But I've come back from games where I was down 8-1, in a tournament actually. But 5-1 on runes. Tower goes down in like 6 minutes or something. Just the CS, like everything is going in red team's favor, and they're not gonna push this wave. If Foxy had the L, oh no, yeah, GG. Thank you for participating, Cole Palmer and Angry Chicken. Nice try, guys. And now, everybody come back into the stream. Now for the finals. The Bretzels have side choice. Remember, this is a best of 3. And also remember that you cannot pick the same hero twice in a row. Please join the lobby for the grand finals of UPL Season 11 with Harlow and Lin M versus Loud, Yeti, and Alone. Harlow, could you stop saying "Ouya" and join the lobby, please? Bretzels, which side would you... Okay, there we're going blue. They're going to go blue. Okay. We are still waiting on Ling and Alone. Okay, so ready? Not today. Ready? Bretzels. Are they ready, chat? Hello, can you tell me if you're ready, bro? Oh, lo. I'll assume you are ready then. Okay, sorry about my spelling, guys. I can't spell, chat. This is supposed to be "you are ready then." In case you didn't know, you are ready then. Okay, wait, chat. I'm gonna send this one more time here. Okay, I'm gonna send this stream link one more time. So wait, before I do this, I need to invite some people to the stream. You're on stream, you're famous. Oh my goodness. Yes, what do you need, Angry Chicken? Copy text, and I'm going to send it to my friends. Yes! Refresh. What do you need, chicken? So yes. Oh, hi, MMO is here. Okay, let me ping everybody in my chat then. Okay, ping Bob. Ping Sussy. Okay. Um, Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Okie dokie. So this is. Wait, let me record that this actually ended. Oh, whoopsie. Submit score. The Falcons won 2-0. Can I reload this? Okay, so the team is so basically this is the rematch. Did they even play? They never played each other, so this will be a first time, and they have pretty different strategies. So this will be quite interesting. Now, me personally, I'm voting for my goat Hado. You guys can vote however you like, but I'm voting for him. Okay, so let's go. You guys can vote. Okay, we have Loud Yeti and Alone versus Hello and Ling M, and we have a double AD comp versus Tom versus a dive comp. Okay. So we see the first rune. Yeti missing everything. Ling M dodging, very nice, and Hello playing the gaudy Kira. So that means blue side wins the first rune. So yes. Okay, that's a nice bomb. Oh, Yeti missing. That is very unfortunate. Okay, everyone's low. Do we have a chance? Are we getting a kill? Halo grabs the kill. Okay, now he's chasing for more. He's got blood in his eyes. There's blood in the water, and he just barely doesn't get Loud Yeti down. If he had bought the rod instead of the ring and boots, he would have killed him there. I guarantee it, people. I guarantee it. But now Halo and Ling M try to push their advantage. They're poking them down. Halo is getting too many of these bombs on him. It's very bad for him. And now Alone is trying to 1v2. This will not end well for him because I know that Halo and Ling have like really good team play. And Ling grabs the kill on his teammate who tries to save him. Now Alone cannot get revenge for this because Sparrow is kind of weak in the early game, especially if we were running the tank build. So I assume we started off. I don't know how this draft actually happened because Sparrow counters Kira and Arrow counters Thomas. So red side I guess just tried to pick to counter and blue side tried to make a real comp. The problem with blue side's comp is they have no CC and this might bite them back. But for now their damage appears to be enough to win. And red side has a lot more CC. The problem with they have is that they don't have like different damage sources. They only have AD damage. So here we go. Ling M is caught out of position while Halo is trying to grab the rune. Ling M I guess was trying to guard and escape the wrong way, trying to distract them from the rune. So Ling M survives. Or does she? Okay, she gets very low. And Halo heals her a little bit just to be sure. Now Ling M is going to go base. I don't understand why she doesn't just walk there, but whatever. And Halo plays his lovely 1v2 Kira gameplay. Like I said earlier, high frequent by the way. Like I said earlier, Halo is the best support in Southeast Asia region, and he like absolutely dominated on Bell, and it's no surprise to see him pretty much cooking with the Kira. So here we can see the builds again. Interestingly, Halo is grabbing the speed boots. Now that's not something you see often from a character like Kira, who like kind of only moves around with her dash basically. Especially with the poke. So I guess it's to land his L better. Let's see what he's cooking up. So red side is both running sort of tank-ish builds. So they're definitely playing for late game. I guess they're just trying to stall the entire early game out until they get items because they know that Halo is super squishy. So we see the ward wars are being won by blue side. They know Halo is super squishy, and the problem that they have is that red side also has Ling as a damage source. Like Ling is going to do a lot of damage in the late game. So I guess Loud Yeti wants to get level 10 in order to counter that so he can lay his little traps and catch Ling so she can't move. Now whether this will work is another matter. So they have to forfeit the rune. They lose the trades because their rune fighting comp isn't as good. Because Ling can play front line, and red team appears to have enough damage to close out these fights, or at least make red scared enough that they have to leave. Red side continues to build items. Loud Yeti keeps buying. I don't know why he buys Enduring Shield, and last time he didn't upgrade it. So that will definitely be a talking point. Maybe I can interview the teams after we're finished. That would be kind of hype, not gonna lie. But yeah, so we have Loud Yeti trying to defend the tower, and Halo and Ling are just poking him down, looking to see if they can get an engage off of him. There, Halo takes the bomb again. Halo keeps taking the bomb, and he keeps not getting punished for it because Sparrow doesn't have enough gap close at this stage in the game to get onto him. I really think Sparrow really needs the levels really badly, and honestly Loud Yeti too, but Sparrow needs the levels more. And if Sparrow's going tank, then Loud Yeti will need the money of the team. So they really need to focus on getting those runes, because runes give you XP, and the XP is like necessary for their game plan. So Halo is playing 2 half items again. I don't know what he's cooking up there. Like, it's like weird. But that actually gives him a lot of AP to run those 2 items. So there we get another rune for blue side, and they do like way more damage than their opponents. Halo cheekily plays around, and they push the wave again, building another push. We'll notice that blue side also is getting way more CS than red side. And yeah, so with L range nerf, both of the red side players actually have similar range, and it's very hard to actually land combos onto opponents who are far away. So let's see what we are doing. Okay, we have a fight in mid. Alone landing a good combo, very good combo on Ling M. But Ling M, Halo tries to protect, and Alone grabs the kill. Well played, Alone. That is like a highlight, chat. If there was a highlight reel, I'd put that in. Sadly, I do not have the mental energy for the highlight reel. And Ling gets the trade kill. Loud Yeti kind of fumbling that. But yeah. So now we have fight in mid. Ling knows she has the advantage, able to push away Alone, and she can even see where Alone is, so she basically has full info. Like, blue team has like 4 wards in bottom side. Like, Halo has got a million. Revexon joined the stream, chat. Hi. It's in battles, dude. So yeah, we get this push, and now red side appears to be having sort of the short-term advantage. Items-wise, yes, because Halo delayed his items, and so only Ling has items. So yeah, so they managed to defend by killing. Okay, we can chat on YouTube. Yeah, managed to defend by killing Loud Yeti, and Loud Yeti now has his item. Interestingly, Halo's grabbing the healing ring. He clearly has the same keybinds as me, because he put the healing ring at the back, and I have a semicolon there. This is my keybind. And red side are fully building to counter Ling M. That's very interesting. There is no... Okay, interestingly, it doesn't grab the healing rune. So now it's the question of who can push the wave the fastest, and Alone's getting poked down a lot for trying to push the wave, and Halo and Ling M have their healing to work with, which red side do not, which is like really powerful about this comp, because they can like dive you and then like get an maybe even an even trade or a bad trade with you, and then they'll just heal themselves up again. And blue side is investing a lot in consumables, because they think they have the early game advantage, which so far they've been showing pretty strongly. Not always perfect early game gameplay, but you know, it's against it's not it's not supposed to be a stomp in the finals, people. So yeah, red side is struggling to clear this wave, and blue side has full map control based on wards, except for that one ward down there in red side's bush. Oh, okay. We have Revexon, Skyne's little brother. He has got the hot take that he thinks red side will win. Now, I'd like to know why you think that. Can you give me what do they have that the other team does not? If you can write in chat if you like. Why do you think red side will win against blue side? They can kill Ling instantly. Theoretically they can kill Ling instantly. But in practice, yeah, well, that's not the point of it. In practice, Ling is going to do like a shit ton of damage. Like, I think they can kill Loud Yeti before, like, now that they nerfed like Vamp Shield, I think blue side can kill Loud Yeti before red side can kill Ling M. That's what I think. But let's see. So, we're going anti-tank against people who aren't even tanking. Although the anti-heal is good from alone, that's actually kind of smart. I would have preferred Cold Sword though in this scenario. Cold Sword like actually full counters blue side's composition. Sparrow counters all. Arrow will cause more damage. Let's see. I don't think Sparrow actually counters Thomas that strong. I think Thomas is like very strong. Like earlier games we saw Thomas like in a bad matchup. See, here we go. Okay, so that's a trade. That's 1-for-1 kill. I think. Look at that. Look at that, Loud Yeti. Are you gonna die for that? Okay, so we nearly killed Hello, but like I said, Hello is the best support in the game, and he can support himself too. He doesn't just support his teammate. He knows what he's doing on heroes like Kira and Bell, and that's like a case in point. He like completely turned that fight from even into his advantage. So now we notice blue side getting some items. Investing. Okay, Ling going double corrupted katana. I don't approve. I think she should be punished for this. Let's see. Because her opponents are building tanks, so she can't do any damage. Yeah, blue side is 2k damage. But the Ling is actually going to be pretty irrelevant, so Halo actually has to carry this game again. Like in most of these games, we're relying on Halo to carry. Ling really needs Demonic Ring. As soon as Ling gets Demonic Ring, blue team wins the game. That's my call. But apparently people in Southeast Asia have not discovered Demonic Ring yet. Maybe one day they will realize that Demonic Ring exists. Yeah, this Ling can get like any bow and then get the Demonic Ring. So yeah, I'm not really seeing a win. Like right now, the game isn't decided yet, but it's very unlikely. Yeah, he became rich because Halo carried Ling M to get those free kills. What are you saying nah to? Okay, look at that. Level 10, Thomas level 10, absolutely destroying them. If Halo can get level 10, he has a huge advantage too, because Kira on level 10 is like ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, then Ling M getting cheesy damage. Ling M does not have mace though, which isn't so good. So Halo either needs to get Enchanted Spear in my opinion to win. I'm not sure either. I thought it should be the other way around. I thought Sparrow and Thomas should win, but like they have the advantage on it, in my opinion. I don't know how they messed up those fights. Like, that's just like a thing of micro, I guess. Like, it's very unfortunate for red side that they lose that early game, because they can't lose the early game really. That's why blue team are gonna win this, because the early game kind of, if you don't have the early game, if you have the early game, holy shit! What was that? They just comboed Halo up. So they have got their power spikes now. They got their magic resistance, and now blue team needs an answer. They need to get. Okay, so we have healing, but that's not enough because Thomas doesn't deal enough damage. The enemies have, as I said, they have their necessary 3 tank items that they need to defeat Thomas. And Thomas has no demon ring. So Thomas cannot get past the whatever it is. Like, okay, so Arrow has 7 plus whatever from this armor, and Sparrow has 79% damage resistance. Like, I hope you realize that this is like a death sentence for Thomas. And Hilo does not do enough damage. Hilo is a support player, he's not a carry player, and he is currently not doing enough damage. So he does have his level 10 talent, which is good, but the problem is his opponents also have level 10. And level 10 makes Thomas useless. So right now Ling M is going to struggle a lot because she's fully nullified out of the game by the red team strategy. There, Halo alone gets a good drop. Ling gets a good stun, but she lacks the damage because she doesn't have that demon ring that I was talking about. She doesn't have the mace or the demon ring, so she cannot finish off those kills. She needs at least one of these anti-tank items to beat them. Like look how many things Alone has on him. He's got like 1,000,000 auras on him, and they limit Hylo's damage, and Hylo doesn't have any executor anti-tank either. Why take Shield of Defiance? It's to counter Hylo. It's simply so that Hylo doesn't like do the ridiculous damage. Forces on Thomas. I don't know what that means. So Alone getting another good drop. Yeah, Hylo just healing. I don't like that. Hylo should be playing damage, but it denies him a bit from playing damage. But Hylo needs this damage. He needs to get Enchanted Spear so he can get those kills. He needs to get Burning Rod or Kieran's Bow or something so he can actually kill them. Now he does have the staff in his inventory, and he is sitting on, let me check, he's sitting on 600 gold. Okay, not quite enough to finish the item. And basically, what this will become, because the game is stagnating a little bit, right? Hylo missing that kill because he doesn't have the items that I talked about. He can't get the kill. And so basically, because neither team is really going to get a decisive advantage out of this, because both teams are like very strong, and blue team has all this like somehow managing to anti-engage. Like right now, red team is actually strong. Has well, the reason why red team are killing blue team is because blue team is just 2,000 gold more than them. Okay, never mind, people, never mind. Okay, so my point stands. Blue team is 2,000 more gold than red team. So the question is, who can push the wave? Now, both sides have good wave pushing tools, but I'd argue that red team has the advantage here because they have better wave pushing tools than blue team does. So Hylo dies there trying to defend. Yeah, I don't like that playstyle. So now red team gets the tower. So I think now the game has gone from like very bad situation for red into the Falcons are on the brink of winning. Like the Falcons have gotten the definitive advantage in the game. And what blue team needs is to get some damage on Hylo. He bought the Enchanted Spear. Okay, good job, Hylo. He understands that the nerf was literally 1% of health. And now hopefully he can get those kills. Now what Hylo may not know is that the Chain Lightning doesn't actually proc Enchanted Spear. So he needs to hit those LKs and KLs. He really needs to. And also because he doesn't have the cooldown reduction, necessarily he can't play, like his heal build is a bit unoptimized. So it's really weird because blue team technically has heroes that favor shorter fights, but oh, see there, Hylo's Enchanted Spear activates, you know, like it's super strong. But here they need to actually like have 2 short fights because they don't have enough to burst down the opponents. Now Ling is quickly buying some potions. In my opinion, she should be pushing. Oh, she got the demonic ring. I hope you're not listening to me, Ling and Hylo. So now Ling and Hylo actually have a chance of winning. The game is like dead even in my opinion at this point, unless Hylo can push this tower. Alone needs to change the Defiance and Garuns. I like the Garuns honestly. Garuns got nerfed a little bit. Alone does need a bit more damage, but his team has good damage. So there's the stun coming out of the Garuns. Very good. Honestly, Shield of Defiance, yes, you can replace it. If you would replace it, I would replace it with Molten Shield. I think that's the call. Because Molten Shield can be anti-burst. Look how much damage. Look how much damage Hylo does now. Look how much damage he does now that he has the Enchanted Spear. It's ridiculous. Like, he 2-shots them. There, Hylo gaining info for his team. Now they push this wave. So now blue team has the advantage again. Now the 2k gold is actually a real indicator that they are like effectively 2 items up. And yeah, we get this. Ling M finally doing damage now that she has the demonic ring. Hylo's trying to heal, trying to stop them from getting killed. And Alone gets a double kill. Well played, Alone. See, here comes the Garuns. The Garuns defender is actually really strong. Like, I think what carried this fight for him is playing Garuns defender. He's clearing this wave as he should. He needs to clear as many waves as possible before they come online. So, I feel like blue team overextended a bit, pushing their advantage too much, and now red team actually has more money than the other team. Oh, Hala sells his enchanted spear. Let's see what he buys instead. I don't understand why alone. Actually, everyone's level 12, everyone's full build, so you kind of maxed out everywhere. Okay, Hala is grabbing that. Well, now that makes Alone's build more worthwhile in my opinion. I don't know if I like that. He wants to get more healing, I guess. Then he should sell his boots though and buy the other boots. Honestly. And Ling needs the mace. She needs to sell the corrupted and get the mace. But honestly, Ling does so much damage. Like, if she hits her abilities. This is kind of a big if. Ling also needs to get like some blue team is like eroding their advantage because they have no tank items. Armor for Arrow. Yeah, Arrow's build is fine. It's like a classic. It's like pretty standard stuff he's got. In my opinion, the mace should be Alone's, not Loud Yeti's, but like whatever, doesn't matter. So here we are battling to clear waves. I think both bases are at full health. So this is like pretty crazy match 1, to be honest. So blue side wants to basically condense everything into 3 short fights. That's their win strategy. And red side wants to get 1 decisive fight that's as long as possible. I don't like how Halo uses his L. He doesn't really escape very much using it. Okay, Ling is trying to do that. Yeah, that's what I think should be too. Or at least it should be part of their plan. Okay, good combo from blue side. Good combo. Basically Demon Ring carrying. And we finished that. So, GG. 1 goes to the Bretzels. It was a very back and forth game. But well played. Well played, everybody. Like, red team almost made us believe in a comeback. Almost made us believe in a comeback. So now we will have rematch. Okay. Game 2. Bretzels are red side. Then we have yes. Wait 3 minutes though. Bretzels may not pick Kira or. Bro, don't ask me, bro. They just didn't come. Bretzels may not pick Kira. What was the other thing they had? Or Thomas. Falcons may not pick Sparrow or Arrow. We are currently can the Bretzels please join red side? Rindger, you're not a Bretzel. What time is it? We will wait a little bit for Yeti. Okay, so for those who missed it, can Rindger please do the lobby? Bretzels won game 1. They played. Yeah, I want. Can you leave, Rindger? Let me see. If Yeti doesn't come. Alone, can you confirm? Alone plays every tournament as a sub, and he plays pretty well every tournament. Alone. Are you okay with Vix Hun? Okay, never mind. Okay, ready. You all know the bands. Blue team gets no Sparrow or Arrow. Red team gets no Thomas or Kira. Ready? Are the pretzels ready? Okay, they're ready. Okay, so last game was very back and forth. Hope I can get it up here. If it will. No, it's not here. Sad. Oh, here we get the lower bracket finals. Last one was very back and forth. The Bretzels had an early game advantage. They tried to push that. Then there was a comeback. Oh no. Are they draft? Orange monkey, what a silly guy. So yeah, it was back and forth. But in the end, the Bretzels won, so it's not 1-0 for them.